Hey everyone, welcome to Hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene. Let's get started. Just want to say again, I know I took a break, but I've been in the hospital. I had pancreatitis. That's some of the worst stomach pain you'll ever have. And of course, me being who I am was atypical because one of the three big things that brings pancreatitis on are a fatty diet, which I don't have, high alcohol content, which I don't do, and heavy cigarette smoking, which I've never had a cigarette in my mouth, lit or unlit, ever in my life. So go figure. But anyway, that's where I was, and just want to let everyone know I'm fine, I'm home, and everything is going well. So thank you again. But today I want to talk about the shift, the change, the swing in the pendulum, because it looks like real Americans have had enough of what's going on and are pushing back, as evidenced in these town halls where Republicans are being shamed for trying to justify cutting Medicare, for rounding up people that are legally in this country and are being deported. And I say legally because they are. If you come across a checkpoint, you're here legally. You're here illegally if you cross the our border not at a checkpoint. But people that come here across checkpoints enter the country legally. Just because they have brown skin or are not white does not make them illegal. That's your racist mindset attitude. And that's what people are tired of. So we're looking at Susan Collins in Maine, where she is behind in the polls to Grant Plantner, I think that's his name, who's running against her. He's a fisherman, and he's had enough of Susan Collins, who has not had first of all, said she'd only run for 2 terms, and that's a lie. Now she's running for her 4th. She's just a liar. People are tired of it. She had a town hall, finally, first one in about 20 years, where she got ridiculed for her stance on Supreme Court justices.
I think that'll just learn his lesson.
No, he hasn't learned his lesson, and you're an idiot for trying to peddle that shit on us who know better. And we're tired of it, and that's why you're going to lose your seat in Maine. Same thing with Joni Ernst. Well, don't you know you're going to die anyway? Talking about the Medicare cuts. And people are tired of it. And she's behind in the polls, so much so that she's decided and announced she will not run for re-election. And in the deeply red 1st District of Iowa, in their state Senate, a Democrat flipped that house. So Trump won that district by 11 points just in November. And now the candidate who won and flipped that seat, and the links are all in that below. You can look and see, but she won that district by over 10 points. That's a 20-point swing. This is what's happening in America right now. People are tired of it, and we're sick of your racist, white supremacist nonsense, and we're not putting up with it anymore. And people will come out en masse and we'll vote you out. Now, why didn't that happen in November? Personally, I blame Rashida Tlaib, who is a Palestinian congresswoman from the state of Michigan, who is, or was at the time of the election, urging people to stay home and not vote. And, Cadet Bone Spurs won Michigan, because that margin of Muslim voters that did not show at the polls was the difference for his victory. So, Rashida Tlaib, you're an idiot. Shut up, and I hope you lose your election this November. But anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Keep fighting, keep standing up, keep resisting, and let's get the America back that we want, the America that was promised to us in our Constitution, that all people are created equal, not just white people. So that's my thoughts. I'd love to know what you think. Please leave them in the comment section below. And of course, don't forget the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you don't miss when new content comes out. Anyway, so I'm Gene. That's all I have for today. And you guys take care. Remember, be kind to one another. You know, you could be that person in somebody else's shoes, but for the grace of God, you're not. So count your blessings before those blessings are taken away from you. And let's get rid of Republicans. I'm sick of MAGA and they just gotta go.